Hi, winners. Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen for real. This is one of those learning, teaching videos because there's so many fluff videos out there about buying a car in your business name and the process and the financing. So I'm going to give you a super comprehensive video about buying a car in your business name. I'm also going to explain the benefits, the options, and the process. And I'm going to do it specifically for one lender, Ally Financial, ALLY. They have both personal and business commercial financing. And so I'm going to break it down in this video, okay? And I'm going to do my nugget at the end. So first, guys, there's a ton of tax benefits, and I mean it. I need y'all to hear me right here. I have some of my 8-figure entrepreneurs and business owners that work with me specifically because they leverage some of these strategies that I give them to use their credit to buy things for their business that they can then write off later on to bring down their tax liability. So please understand, it's not just about a bunch of deductions. When you start getting into those 7 and 8-figure, even 6-figure and above tax brackets, you are looking for ways to keep more money in your pocket. So actually, I'll start right here. Some of the benefits of buying a car in your business name, right, is tax benefits depending on, it doesn't matter what level you are, guys, okay? So tax benefits, it does depend on if you buy the vehicle outright, if you lease it, if it's 100% for your business, or if you use it sometimes for yourself, sometimes for personal. So an example of that right there, guys, is let's say you are a full-time realtor, right? And you're a realtor, let's say you're a sole proprietor or a single member LLC, and you own a vehicle and you use it half the time for yourself. You know, you're going to the grocery store, you're picking up your kids, you're going out with your friends, and you use it a portion of the time for business, right? For your actual business, seeing customers, going to open houses, scouting out properties, going to conferences. This is where that's an example of a legitimate business, right? Legitimate business use, but there's going to be different benefits, right? So this is where, disclaimer, I am not a tax professional. I'm telling you that there are tax benefits depending on what kind of business you are and what kind of use, okay? So that is just a benefit, period. Look, period, point blank, okay? Another benefit, guys, is that you will build business credit. So when you use the option for this Ally Financial for commercial financing that actually is in EIN only financing, that helps you build business credit, which then helps you do what? Qualify for more money. Come on, somebody. Another benefit is that it keeps that debt off of your personal credit. So you have a $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 car, truck, van, whatever it is, and it's on your business credit, not on your personal. Now it's not impacting your personal debt ratios. It's not impacting your personal credit score. So that is also a benefit. And then the last benefit, there's honestly more, but I want to keep this high level so I can dig into some other areas for you, is that your business owns collateral. So now when you are applying for things, let's say you are a newer business, let's say you don't have a whole ton of revenue at this point, but your business owns vehicles because you've been able to leverage your personal and business credit to build wealth, aka the entire reason for our wealth building ministry, then your business owning collateral can also help you qualify for other financing. So the takeaways, there's a bunch of different benefits to buying a car in your business name, and you do not need to be a great big trucking company. You do not need to be a great big commercial company. You do not need to be a Toro business. There are examples like I just gave you where you can be a single member LLC, sometimes even a sole proprietor, and still have a legitimate use for a vehicle, okay? Now, some of the categories, guys, I want you to write this down right now. I wrote myself some notes so I didn't forget anything, okay? Because y'all know I do one and done on my videos. Okay, write these categories down. Fleet, trucking, small business, which the majority of you all will fall into small business, okay? And small business just means you have 300 and under employees. Sometimes it's 500 and under, but that also is your partnerships, your sole proprietors, your single member LLCs, all those things fall into that small business, okay? They also have commercial, a specialty vehicle. They also have leasing options, and they have refinancing. That's a question you guys come to me a lot about, hey, I have my vehicle, it's in my personal name. I didn't know anything about business credit. I didn't know anything about, leveraging. And now I do know, how do I get that car into my business name? Well, you can't just transfer the car into your business name because you don't own it. You don't have the title if you have financing on it. Okay. So, but Ally is one of the lenders that has personal and business auto financing, and they do have a refinance option, meaning depending on your personal situation, y'all, again, your situation, there may be an option for you to refinance that vehicle out of your personal name. Got it good. And pause. This would be a great time for you to like, share, and subscribe if you're getting value in this video, because it's my goal to help you get to your goals. All right, guys. So some of the options right here, right? So write these down also. For the specialty vehicle, guys, this is where you can have an already existing, let's say you have a van, let's say you have a truck, let's say you just have a regular commercial vehicle. Well, Ally is one of the companies that will actually do like specialty upgrades, meaning say you want to add a crane, say you want to add like a shovel, say you have a vehicle, a van, and you want to add like wheelchair accessible, right? Some of you guys are in transportation, so maybe you don't have a great big fleet, but say you have a daycare, say you're transporting elderly people. There's all kinds of different ways that you all use your vehicles to level up your branding, your wealth building. So this specialty vehicle financing option is an option where you can add on, or you can finance specialty vehicles that may be specific to your type of industry. Love it. Amazing. Another option, guys, they have is a commercial line of credit. So again, this is still business auto financing, commercial financing, business financing for your car. But one reason why I'm outlining Ally is because they are one of the lenders that is a leader in this industry, where they have been doing it for a very long time. They specialize in auto financing, and because they specialize in this area, guys, they have more options for you. They have a commercial line of credit, and that's amazing because you can then use it for multiple things. Buying cars, leasing cars, all of that thing. And so they have a pre-approval process for that, where you get kind of approved for like a lump sum, and then you out there, business owner, can use it for different things. And they also have, obviously they have financing. Now they have third-party financing, and basically, in your EIN only financing. So what does that mean? That means that if you apply for Ally financing, and mind you, stick around, because there's a specific process that Ally uses that is different than the majority of the lenders in the industry, which is why I'm doing this video. So for their traditional commercial financing, right? Traditional business auto financing, they really have two options here as far as the back end approval process. Write that down, the approval process. And you're either going to be able to get the business auto financing, put a car in your business name, and sometimes you may have to be a third-party guarantee. Now, what does that mean? That means maybe your business was too new, you didn't have enough income, you didn't have enough business credit, maybe didn't have enough personal credit. There was something that during the approval process that they needed a little bit more from you. So they didn't say no, but they said, hey, we will give you, a business auto loan. We will let you buy this car in your business name, but you're going to be a PG, right? Third party guarantee. That's basically what that means. Guys, don't let that freak you out. All these videos got you like, oh my God, that's the worst thing in the world. Well, the other option is not doing it at all. Guys, if you plan on paying the car back and paying everything back, then you be a PG, build your business credit, then the next time you won't have to be a PG. I promise you, some of these videos got y'all hyped up on the wrong thing. I'm serious. Like, you're like, oh my God, I gotta be a PG. You ain't even know what a PG was 6 months ago. Like, come on, somebody, okay? So sometimes you have to be a PG for the very first time. Sometimes you have to maybe a PG because you're not strong enough yet. And then you knew when you applied, you were a newer business, not a lot of revenue. So come on, like, we have to think about when the lenders are looking to approve you, they're looking at assessing their risk and lending to you. Watch this whole entire video because I'm going to clear up some stuff for y'all, okay? So sometimes you may have to be a PG. Maybe after a year or 2 years, you can ask to refinance out of that or ask to get that option off. But a third party guarantee basically means that your business was not strong enough on its own to qualify for the financing and EIN only financing. So they will still give you a business auto loan, but you need to be a PG, okay? That's it. Now, pause right here. Guys, I have a training. It's already done and packaged and ready for you. How to build business credit in 30 days. It is less than $100. Y'all spend that on Uber Eats. I will put the link in the description and the link in the pinned comments. Guys, if you need more help, and many of you do because business credit is new, invest in that training, right? There's other higher premium trainings, but that is one of the ones that is a lower level and that will give you a ton of information. And then don't just invest in training and just watch it. You have to do the actual steps. steps to have the result, right? So you can invest in training. I'll put all my online courses, or you can invest on a one-on-one with me where I will walk you through that process. There's a higher investment because you're working with an expert, a business coach who will outline everything for your entire business, okay? Got it, good. So that means you did not qualify. Now, they also have the EIN only credit, right? That means that the entire thing is in just your business's name. It does not go on your personal credit. If you default, they cannot go after you personally. It is 100% EIN only. That means that your business was strong enough to stand on its own, okay? And they're looking at basically three things. All of the lenders are looking at basically three things. They're looking at your credit, personal and or business. They're looking at your cash flow. They're looking at the time you've been in business, and they're looking at the type of business you have, what use you're saying you're going to have for the vehicle. Nugget right here. They have an 800 number and a super comprehensive website. Guys, when in doubt, successful people make decisions based on the facts. When in doubt, pick up the phone and call the lender directly. Stop listening to, well, I think this and I think that and I heard that. I don't care what nobody heard. Look, I'm on one today, okay? I don't care what nobody heard. Ask the lender directly. They have an 800 number. Hey, I heard this. What do you actually need? What do I need to qualify? Can you clarify this? Ask them directly when you're in doubt, all right? And also go on their website. Depending on when you're watching this, I'll put the link for Ally in the description and also the pinned comments, okay? So they have that kind of financing. And they also have municipality financing. That's so cool. So what that is like for the police departments. Hey, for everybody out there who may be part of one of these municipalities, look, connect with me because they have financing for you. So they have for police departments, for fire departments, for I wrote this down. They have sheriff departments, villages, state universities, school districts. So some of you out there, even some of you nonprofits, guys, some of you guys qualify for this, where if you need vehicles and you are like a municipality or fall into that category, they have special financing and different approval criteria to help you guys get a bulk of vehicles. Come on, somebody. They also have Smart Lease and Comtrack. So Smart Lease is this, they have leasing options. We don't always just have to buy the vehicle outright. There are pros and cons to buying and leasing. That I say discuss with your tax professional if you really are unsure what's the best option for you. If besides the money, and obviously usually money, the payment that for down, and then your monthly payment is what's the deciding factor for most people. But if you need more than that, ask your tax professional, okay, which is the best option for you. And Contract is their open-end lease, okay? Now, for the approval process, guys, when you're applying with Ally, ALLY, okay, you cannot just go into any dealership. They are contracted with specific dealerships all across the USA and all different kinds of actual like brands, okay? So what you're going to do is when you go on their website and click find dealer, I think it called dealer location, dealer locator. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Dealer locator, okay? And then you can put in the brand. So if you're looking specifically for Chrysler, for Dodge, for Ford, for whatever, right? You can put in the brand. Okay, I'm looking for a Ford. I need a truck, okay? And then you put in your zip code, whatever your zip code is, and then it will pop up a bunch of dealerships. I have tried this a bunch of different states. Like literally there's usually at least 5 to 15 different dealerships. They're huge, guys. They've been around for a while. There's usually like 5 to 15 different dealerships they deal with in your area. So you're going to go specifically to that dealership knowing in advance that you're seeking financing from Ally. Now, a couple of nuggets right here, guys. When you go to the dealership, bring your documentation with you. The more documentation, the better. Your goal is to go there, get this done, walk out with your car and your business name. And I've done this for a ton of people. All day long, I'm getting people telling me, I have to start posting. Usually I put them in my Instagram stories, but I have to start making more posts for you guys to actually see other people doing this because people are doing it every single day. They're amazed too. They're like, oh my gosh, this actually worked. So bring all of your documentation, your EIN number, your business bank statements, articles of incorporation. Some things they may need, some things they may not. Guys, your goal is to go in there like a professional, right? Knowing what you're doing. You'd rather have more information than not enough. Usually they may only need like one bank statement, but bring three bank statements in case they ask for that. Look, if you want to have it, have PDFs on your cell phone, if you want to have it printed out into a folder, but bring all of your information. And then another nugget right here is a lot of times the regular salespeople are not used to always doing cars in businesses' name. So ask for the commercial finance, like ask if they have a commercial finance manager or ask for commercial financing because sometimes it has happened to a lot of of the people that I coach, they'll go in, they'll deal with somebody who's just used to regular sales and they won't understand. They'll still put hard inquiries on their personal credit report, not understanding that this was business auto financing. It's a whole hot mess. So I'm telling you in advance, you are a business owner, you are a leader, you are a wealth warrior. You go in there and control the situation. You already know that they're contracted with Ally. You already know you've spoken to Ally. You go on the website, you already have all your documentation. You know what kind of car you want. Your goal was to just go ahead and get the financing approved, which the commercial manager will then send over all the documentation to Ally to get everything all done, and you'll get the keys to your car. Come on, somebody, in your business name. Come on, somebody, and walk out there like a boss. Okay, got it, good, guys. And so the takeaway is that if this is something you really desire to do, honestly, I have all of my cars in my business name. It's something that I do, like probably 90% of everything I do is in business credit. It's because I'm a self-employed entrepreneur. There's way more benefits. There's more flexibility. There's higher limits and higher amounts. And mind you, I'm leveraging to build wealth. So I'm not using my business credit for me personally. I'm not using it for the gram, for red bottoms, for Rolexes. I'm using it to invest back into my business, to buy additional real estate, to expand my business, to open up new businesses, to add to my staffing and my marketing, because I'm building a legacy for my boys. I'm a single mother of 3, self-employed entrepreneur, was a mother at the age of 17, and I came from foster care and group homes. Come on, somebody. I'm speaking real to y'all. So this is one of the ways that I leverage my credit to build wealth, not to get a bunch of trinkets that look cute on social media, but to build a legacy for my family. Amen. All right, y'all. And for my nugget, guys, stop expecting massive results from doing the bare minimum. I mean it. Some of y'all like, what's the quickest way? What's the fastest way? Who can I pay? What's the shortcut? You want to be wildly successful, but you want to do the bare minimum. You want massive results, but you only want to look at the free content. You want massive results, but you only want to look at a free video. You won't invest in a class. You won't invest in a master class. You won't buy an ebook. You won't go to a conference. You won't get a business coach, but you want to have a 7-figure brand. People are celebrated in public for what they do in private. I remember it was Kevin Hart, and he said, Hollywood and social media has a great way of making it look like everybody's an overnight success. But what they missed was the 19 years that he was grinding and he was investing and he was sacrificing to get to what you see right now. That's the same way, guys. It's investing in coaching, investing in courses, investing in masterclass, investing in yourself, the reading, the getting better, the money management, the looking good on paper, the working on your personal credit, the working on your business credit. It's actually, if you actually want to be a boss and you actually want to be a 1%er and you actually want to have a 7-figure brand, then you have to do the things that those people do. And they spend the time to be an expert for real, not cutting corners, not always wanting the free, not only wanting the route of least resistance. They want to go for it and learn it for real, because there's pride and there's value in being a master at what you do. So stop expecting massive results from putting in the bare minimum. It's not going to happen. Amen.